welcome everyone to this evening's special worship service honoring Sri Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya is also known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and his pre-monastic name Nimai, Gaurango, different names are there, but he is very well known as Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya. He was born on February 18th in 1486 in a place called Navadvip, which is about 85 miles north of Kolkata on the bank of the Ganges. His father's name was Jagannath Mishra, mother's name was Shachi Devi, and before him he had several sisters born, but all of them died, and also he had one brother whose name was Vishwaru, and he became a monk. And Sri Chaitanya's another name was Vishwambar, but that is not well known. That was his original name. His popular names are Nimai because he was born under a neem tree, or also his mother thought that all the children have died or gone away, so if I keep this name, nobody else will live long and stay with me. For all those purposes, actually, the name Nimai was given. And their parents actually moved from Sylhet, which is at that time was very well known for Krishna Bhakti, and many people from Orissa actually migrated there. So in that way, their original lineage comes from Orissa. For generations they lived in Orissa, then came to Sylhet, then came to Navadvip. That is the trade. From in the childhood he was very mischievous. There are many stories about his mischievousness, but he was very talented. At a very young age, actually, he mastered Sanskrit language, then logic, grammar, and all those things. But his father passed away at a very young, when he was very young, and after that he started his own school. That means at a very young age he started his school for teaching logic, and he was very beautiful to look at. That means his complexion was, Gauranga means white complexion, which is very rare in South Asia, but he looked like very beautiful. And he was married to a woman, his name was Lakshmi Devi. And in those days it was the custom to establish oneself as a good professor or good teacher, to invite or to have some debates with other scholarly persons. So in that way he became a very formidable teacher, and scholars actually were afraid of him to face in scholarly debates. So with that learning and with that prestige, he went to East Bengal, which is now Bangladesh, and just to enhance his reputation, if you call it, scholarly reputation. And he traveled there and then came back, and unfortunately when he came back, his wife died. So he was very young, at a young age, and for a short time he had married, but the wife had died of a snake bite. Then his mother actually married him again to another girl. Her name was Vishnu Priya. She actually came from a very respectable, wealthy and family of scholars. And in this way we see that he was enjoying a very, not only a reputed life as a scholar, and he was very fond of luxury also. That means his lifestyle was very luxurious. But it so happened, because his father had died in Bengal, there is a custom that one has to go to Gayadham to do some post-death services, Shraddha ceremony. And that is a very important ceremony that is done. You know, Sri Ramakrishna's father also went to Gayadham to do that type of services, and that is quite common among Hindus. From other parts of India also people come there. So when he went there, he did all the services, but in Gayadham there is a temple which is known as Vishnupada temple. The temple is well known for the footprints of Lord Vishnu. So that is the shrine. That means that some footprints are there, and there actually people do worship. There, when he went, actually he has a change of mind. He had a vision of Lord Krishna, young, young Krishna with flute in his hand, very beautiful vision he had. And that actually completely changed his life. He became a devotee of Lord Krishna, and at that time another person who is very well known in the Vaishnava cult, that means follower of Lord Vishnu, his name was Ishwarpuri. Incidentally, he was also there. So by finding a great guru, he actually approached him to initiate him into Gopala mantra, that means child Krishna's name. And he got the initiation from him and then came back, but he was a completely changed person. He started chanting the name of Lord Krishna in the street and all those things, and many people joined him. And Vaishnavas, contemporary Vaishnavas of Navadip recognized him as a source of great preaching of Krishna's name of Lord Krishna. So they also joined together, and in that way he became a very popular singer of Lord Krishna's name. And many people followed him, and in that way time was passing. Then later on, after some time, he thought that it will not be good to just spread the name in this way, but to be a good teacher, you need to take monastic vows. So he went to a place called Kalna, which is just on the opposite side of on the bank of the Ganges, and there is a teacher. His name was Keshava Bharati, and from him he took monastic vows. And after taking monastic vows, he wanted to make a pilgrimage and went throughout went to South India and other parts of India and came back. And then he wanted to be away from his family, and he took at the time of taking the monastic vows, he took permission of his mother. Mother actually did not want, because he was the only child alive. But somehow or other she agreed on the condition that she will not live too far from her. So he settled in Puri Dham. And in the meantime, actually, he had visited Vrindavan, the birthplace of Lord Krishna, and he found that place is very dilapidated. Nobody knows where Krishna actually lived and played and all those things. So he wanted to recover or re-establish the places. So he had some disciples, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami. There are 6 main disciples who are there. So he gave the responsibility of reviving the Vrindavan to one of the disciples, Sanatana Goswami. He said that you must not move from here. You preach from here, study here, do whatever you like, but you recover all those places associated with Lord Krishna. Because of his effort, Vrindavan, as we see now, actually has come up. That means he discovered all those places where different acts of Lord Krishna was enacted, and in that way shrines were made and all the services were started, and in that way this place was rejuvenated. So he lived, after returning, during his time, many well-known people became his disciples, and one of them is Ramananda Roy, and he was a king of what is called Orissa and that area. And he was a great disciple, and he used to have conversations with them time to time. And Lord Krishna, Sri Chaitanya's routine was, when he settled in Puridham, he used to spend his time in spiritual practices or spiritual mood, if you call it. And he used to go to the temple of Jagannath Puri, and he used to gaze at Lord Jagannath's image from a distance for a long, long time. That was his part of his sadhana or his what is called practice. Then he came back to home, and most of the time actually he was in great ecstasy. Ecstasy means he could not speak, or was in what is called just like a stone. He used to lie on the ground because of the spiritual fervor. But time to time he had the occasion of having discourses with disciples, especially with Ramananda Roy. He was a king, and time to time he used to put questions and he used to answer them. And in that way he lived there for about 18 years in Puridham, and after that it is said that he passed away. His passing away is a little bit shrouded with what is called mystery. It is said that one day he went to the Jagannath temple and in a spiritual fervor he went to embrace that image of Jagannath, and after that actually his body was not found. That means it is believed that he got into the image, became one with the image. Another story is that one day he went to the Jagannath Puri is on the shore of the Bay of Bengal, that means ocean. And by seeing the ocean, actually the blue color of the water, he in his trance he felt that it is Jamuna and just jumped into it. And in that way he passed away. Later on his body, according to legend, his body was found in a fisherman's net. So then actually it was not cremated, I think it was buried in a place in Jagannath Puri. So in this way, his life is a very spiritually, deep spiritual life. That means very few people had that type of life that he had lived. And he actually popularized this singing of devotional songs, that when he lived in, wherever he went and wherever he used to, in those days people used to travel on walk. So village to village he used to go and people used to, his devotees used to sing, and in that way he popularized the chanting of Lord's name. And that is still being done. That means this popularity of chanting of the Lord's name has come to this country also. Some people are really followers of that cult of Sri Chaitanya. And in India there is many places or many occasions when it is done. So though he was a great scholar, after becoming a monk, he actually gave up all sorts of what is called pursuit of learning. He never gave talks and all those things, only sometimes conversations were there. But he wrote one poem, Shikshashtakam, that means it is 8 stanzas of prayer to Lord Krishna, people call it. So in that way he composed that, and that is very popular. Our choir, you also can join, it is a very simple chant that he has left for us. Another poem is that Jagannath Stuti, as it is called. That is also, it is said that that is composed by him. But this Shikshashtakam definitely is very well-known composition of him. And in many places of our centers also, it is chanted very regularly in morning. So his teaching, as we know, chanting the name, imbibing of devotion, that is the main thing. It is very simple and it is very suitable for ordinary people. So large number of people actually become follower and still they are following. And also, of course, it is not that it is just for simplicity that people are following. It is a very deep, what is called scriptural support also. So he had a philosophy also, Achinto Veda Vedbhav, as it is called. So his scholarly disciples like Jiva Goswami, then Rupa Goswami, or Sanatana Goswami, and other, there are some 6 main disciples where they actually formulated one philosophy out of his, what is called spiritual teachings. And in that way it is a very well-known philosophy. If we read Sri Ramakrishna's life, when we imagine of Sri Ramakrishna's life, we'll find some similarity between Sri Chaitanya and Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna also used to go into ecstasy. Incidentally, the English birth date of Sri Chaitanya is February 18th. And Sri Ramakrishna's birthday, according to the English calendar, is also February 18th. That is what is called incidental point, what is called similarity. So Sri Ramakrishna was very much respectful, and he went to Navadvip to find out, to see the place. But he moved around, but he did not find, could not figure out where actually he was born. But when he was returning disappointed, he had a vision of Sri Chaitanya, Gaur Nitai. That means his another follower was there, Nityananda. They are considered to be spiritual brothers. So he saw them dancing and what is called singing on the Ganges. So it is believed that their original place or the house where he was born was taken by Ganga. In that area, Ganga is very, what is called wide, and also current is very much so on flood and all those things happen. So, by studying Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, we come to know that Sri Ramakrishna had deep respect for Sri Chaitanya. And he sang many songs, Sri Chaitanya, and also encouraged people to sing and dance while taking the name of God. And he went to see one drama made by dramatist Girish Chandra Ghosh on Chaitanya Lila, and he was in deep spiritual mood. And he used to say that, well, in the drama, the person who actually acted, who was the actor who enacted Sri Chaitanya's part, actually saw that original Chaitanya and that actor is same. That means he had such deep impression by seeing that drama. So sometimes Ramakrishna used to be in ecstatic states like Sri Chaitanya, though primarily he was a worshipper of Mother Kali. You know, he was a Mother Kali. Almost in Bengal side, actually, followers of Kali and followers of Vishnu are really not at loggerhead, but still they are not very compatible. But Sri Ramakrishna worshipped Divine Mother Kali, but he had respect for Sri Chaitanya. Of course, he had Sri Ramakrishna had vision of Sri Krishna also. Though primarily he was a worshipper of Mother Kali, he did not have any narrowness in his mind. He used to sing devotional song of Sri Chaitanya, and also he used to dance like him. And he taught Keshav the word there is a saying in Chaitanya's teaching that Guru, Krishna, Vaishnava are one. That means first is the Krishna, then Guru, then Vaishnava. That means they are really one in spiritual realm. A disciple, after singing or after practice of spiritual instruction given by the Guru, becomes one with what is called with the chosen idea. So in that way, they are really one. And when he came to know some of the visitors, those he used to visit Sri Ramakrishna, some of them were on the lineage of the Chaitanya's, not family. Sri Chaitanya actually did not have any children because he became a monk, but his other followers were, some of them were previously householders, so they had, so in that way, Nityananda and others had children, Advaita they have their children, so in that way, that lineage continued and they are called Goswamis. In Bengal side and other sides also, those who are followers of Vaishnava, they are called Goswamis. So when he used to meet any Goswami, he used to pay respect, remembering that they belong to what is called this group. So that we see. And he himself, if you go through the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, you will find at least 15 or 16 songs devoted to Sri Chaitanya that he had sung. And he knew the life of Sri Chaitanya very thoroughly. And referring to Chaitanya ideal for duty and devotion to his mother, Sri Ramakrishna, as you know, that though he became a monk after taking from Tutapuri, he had great respect and he actually kept his mother near him and used to take care of his mother. Sri Chaitanya also, though he was away from his mother, lived away from his mother, he used to keep contact with his mother who used to live in Navadvip. That means people used to go to him, bring information, and his mother, when his mother wanted to have something to know, he used to send somebody. So in that way, he used to keep contact with his mother. And by Sri Ramakrishna used to go into ecstatic mood, and Sri Chaitanya also used to have this ecstatic mood. So there is some similarity, and Sri Ramakrishna understood or explained all those ecstatic mood of Sri Chaitanya by having those experiences himself. So in that way we get great explanation or come to know about the spiritual modes that one can have by reading, by knowing Sri Ramakrishna's teachings, which actually can be applied to Sri Chaitanya also. So, Sri Chaitanya was a world teacher and taught cult of devotion, irrespective of caste and social order. That was very important during his time. That means the casteism and all those things were very prominent in his time. But those who joined in this chanting, actually he did not give any consideration who is coming and who is actually chanting the name. So everybody followed him. That was a great social reform in any way you can say. They used to eat together also, that means different caste of people used to take prasad as it is called, used to do together, which was a very uncommon in his time. So, as you know, he recommended, that is the simplest of the simple thing is to chant the name of God. So that was his teaching, and he encouraged people, and many people actually do that. It is later on it became a custom, especially in Bengal side. After day's work, they used to congregate and used to chant God's name with whole, that means with drum and other musical instruments. That was the entertainment. That means in those days in villages there is no what is called entertainment. So that was a sort of entertainment. At the same time, it was a spiritual practice also. So he left this legacy, which is still continuing, and it definitely helps people to reach God by chanting God's name. So today our service, a worship service honoring Chaitanya will start with meditation, when our choir will sing one song, Madhava Madhusudana. And incidentally, this song was composed by Tansen, Mia Tansen. If you know, he was a Muslim, converted Muslim. That means he voluntarily took became a Muslim. But his teacher was Haridas Goswami, who had the tradition of Sri Chaitanya's time. That means he was a disciple, something like that. He was a very well-known sadhaka, that means singer, saint of India, Haridas Goswami. So Tansen actually composed many songs dedicated to Lord Krishna, and he was a court singer of great king, Mughal king Akbar. We usually do not find good king in the what is called in Mughal dynasty, but considering the others, he actually stands very high from the point of view of respect. He was respected all religion. Not only Akbar started his own religion, that means just like Brahma Samaj or something like that, he actually formulated one religion, Din Ilahi as it is called. So, but that did not last for a long time. But he was respectful for all religions. So in that way, in his court, Tansen was a great luminary. Then worship will start, and our choir, then when flowers will be arranged on Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother's plates, our singer Ujjal Chaudhary will sing a solo song, Natha Tumi Sarvaswama. This song was composed by Lokanath Sannal. He was a Brahma devotee, and he was actually director of music in the Brahma Samaj during Keshav Chandra Sen's time. And he was a great devotee of Sri Ramakrishna also. Sri Ramakrishna liked him very much, and he used to compose songs, sing songs to Sri Ramakrishna. Swami Vivekananda also sang many of his songs to Sri Ramakrishna. So this Natha Tumi Sarvaswama will be sung by Ujjal Chaudhary. Then second time the flowers will be arranged on Lord Buddha, Lord Jesus Christ and Swami Vivekananda's plates when there will be no song. Then third time flowers will be arranged on Sri Chaitanya's plate. We have a special altar, and in the altar there is an image of Sri Chaitanya. It is an wooden image. After Sri Chaitanya became a monk, his wife Vishnupriya actually made an image, wooden image, and used to worship him. So this is a picture of that image which actually she used to worship. So, at that time, when the flowers will be arranged in front of this picture, our choir will sing Hare Krishna. So this song, we do not know who actually composed that. Then food will be offered, and then, as I told you, Chaitanya actually composed the Shikshashtakam. So we have arranged for the recitation of the Sri Chaitanya's prayer Shikshashtakam in English. So there are papers, that means it has been printed. If you want to join, you are most welcome to join. Our choir will chant that. Then Vesper service will be there, Radhe Radhe Govindo. Then Namo Namo Prabhu, that is our regular song for Vesper, that we sung once. Then of course Sarvamangala Mangala. Then we shall go to the assembly room and have prasad refreshments.
the consort of goddess Lakshmi, the slayer of the demon Madhu, Lord Vishnu, the slayer of the demon Mura, the slayer of the demon Janna, the creator and preserver of the universe, reestablisher of righteousness, shatterer of unrighteousness, Vishnu, Narayana, Virat, the cosmic being, Vamana, the minute one, adored by devotees, purveyor of the world, Krishna, the supreme being, beyond Maya, the great yogi, O Gopala, baby Krishna, the great lifter of the mound Govardhana.
सर्वमङ्गलमङ्गलं वरेण्यं वरदं शुभं नारायण नमस्कृत्य सर्वकर्मणि कारयेत्। ॐ विष्णु ॐ विष्णु ॐ विष्णु। ॐ तद्विष्णु परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयो दिवीव चक्षुरातताम्। ॐ अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थां गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सवाजाभ्यन्तरशुचि। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं दण्डातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्तमस्सादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। वेङ्गिदं पुष्पं श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। यच्छन्दसा वृषभ विश्वरूप छन्दोभोधात्मितात् बहुव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पिनतु अमृतस्य देवधारणा भूयासां शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरि विश्रुवां ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय। एतद्धेवाक्षरं ब्रह्मम् एतद्धेवाक्षरं परम् एतद्धेवाक्षरं ज्ञात्वा यो यदिच्छति तस्य तत्। एतदालम्बनं श्रेष्ठम् एतदालम्बनं परम् एतदालम्बनं ज्ञात्वा ब्रह्मलोके मुह्यते। सर्वे वेदा यत्पदमामनन्ति तपंसि सर्वाणि च यद्वदन्ति यदिच्छन्त ब्रह्मचर्यं चरन्ति तत्ते पदं संग्रहेण ब्रवीमि। ॐ इत्येतत्। ॐ ध्यायन्नित्यं महेशां रजतगिरिनिभां चारुचन्द्रावतंसां रत्नाकल्पज्जलाङ्गं परशुनिकवराभीतिहस्तं प्रसन्नं अधमासिनां समन्तात् स्तुत अमरगणैर्व्याघ्रकृतिं वसानं विश्वाब्दां विश्वबीजां निखिलभयहरं पञ्चवक्त्रां त्रिनेत्रां। ॐ नमः शिवाय। इदं सचन्दनपुष्पं शिवाय नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय शान्ताय कारणत्रयहेतवे निवेदयामि चात्मानं उत्तिष्ठं परमेश्वर।
Thou art my all in all, O Lord, the life of my life, the essence of essence. In the three worlds I have none else but thee to call my own. Thou art my peace, my joy, my hope. Thou my support, my wealth, my glory. Thou my wisdom and my strength. Thou art my home, my place of rest, my dearest friend, my next of kin, my present and my future, thou, my heaven and my salvation. Thou art my scriptures, my commandments, thou art my ever gracious Guru. Thou the spring of my boundless bliss, thou art the way, and thou the goal. Thou the adorable one, O Lord, thou art the mother, tender-hearted, thou the chastising Father, thou the creator and protector, thou the helmsman who dost steer my craft across the sea of life.
নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার, নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার, প্রাণাধার সারাৎসার, প্রাণাধার সারাৎসার, নাহি তোমা বিনে কেহ ত্রিভুবনে, নাহি তোমা বিনে কেহ ত্রিভুবনে, বলিবার আপনার। নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার। তুমি সুখ শান্তি সহায় সম্বল, সম্পদ ঐশ্বর্য জ্ঞান বুদ্ধি বল। তুমি সুখ শান্তি সহায় সম্বল, সম্পদ ঐশ্বর্য জ্ঞান বুদ্ধি বল। তুমি বাসগৃহ আরামের স্থল, তুমি বাসগৃহ আরামের স্থল, আত্মীয় বন্ধু পরিবার। নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার। তুমি ইহকাল, তুমি পরিত্রাণ, তুমি পরকাল, তুমি স্বর্গধাম। তুমি ইহকাল, তুমি পরিত্রাণ, তুমি পরকাল, তুমি স্বর্গধাম। তুমি শাস্ত্রবিধি গুরু কল্পতরু, অনন্ত সুখের আধার। তুমি হে উপায়, তুমি হে উদ্দেশ্য, তুমি স্রষ্টা পাতা, তুমি হে উপাস্য। তুমি হে উপায়, তুমি হে উদ্দেশ্য, তুমি স্রষ্টা পাতা, তুমি হে উপাস্য। দণ্ডদাতা পিতা স্নেহময়ী মাতা, দণ্ডদাতা পিতা স্নেহময়ী মাতা। ভবার নবে কর্ণধার তুমি, ভবার নবে কর্ণধার। নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার, প্রাণাধার সারাৎসার, প্রাণাধার সারাৎসার। নাহি তোমা বিনে কেহ ত্রিভুবনে, নাহি তোমা বিনে কেহ ত্রিভুবনে, বলিবার আপনার। নাথ তুমি সর্বস্ব আমার।
हृदय कमल मध्ये राजितं निर्विकल्पं सद सदखिलो भेदातीतमेक स्वरूपं प्रकृति विकृति शून्य नित्यमानंदमूर्तिं विमल परमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजाम निरुपममति सूक्ष्मं निष्पपञ्चं निरीहं गगन सदृशमीशं सर्वभूताधिवासं त्रिगुणरहित सच्चित् ब्रह्मरूपं वरेण्यं विमल परमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजाम वितरितुमवतीर्णं ज्ञानभक्ति प्रशान्ति प्रणय गलित चित्तं जीव दुःख सहिष्णुं धृत सहज समाधि चिन्मयं कोमलांगं विमल परमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजाम ओम ऐं एष गन्धः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः ओम ऐं इदं सचन्दनपुष्पं सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः ओम ऐं एष धूपः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः ओम ऐं एष दीपः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः ओम स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्ण ते नमः ओम ध्यायेत् हृदयाम्बुजे देवीं तरुणारुण विग्रहां पराभयोकरां शान्तां स्मितोत्फुल्लमुखाम्बुजां स्थलपद्मप्रतीकाशो पादाम्भोजो सुशोभनां शुक्लां वरधरां धीरां लज्जापटविभूषितां प्रसन्नां धर्मकामार्थो मोक्षदां विश्वमङ्गलां सनाथवामभागस्थां भक्तानुग्रहकारिणीं ओम ऐं ह्रीं एष गन्धो सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपिण्यै श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः ओम ऐं ह्रीं इदं सचन्दनपुष्पं सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपिण्यै श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः ओम ऐं ह्रीं एष धूपः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपिण्यै श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः ओम ऐं ह्रीं एष दीपः सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपिण्यै श्री शारदा देव्यै नमः ओम जाथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि जा सर्वविद्या स्वरूपान्तां शारदां प्रणमामहम् जयन्ती मंगलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा शिवा क्षमाधात्री स्वसधा नमस्तुते जयदे जगदानंदे जगदेक प्रपूजिते जयो सर्वगते दुर्गे जगधात्री नमस्तुते साम्राज्य सौखं तृणवद् विहाय सन्धारं श्रीवरो चिन्नवेशां नीनिन्द वेदां पशुघातनं च दयामयं तां प्रणतस्मि बुद्धाम् ॐ ईशगन्ध भगवते बुद्धाय नमः। ॐ इदां सचन्दनपुष्पां भगवते बुद्धाय नमः। ॐ एष धूप भगवते बुद्धाय नमः। ॐ एष दीप भगवते बुद्धाय नमः। नमो नमो बुद्धो दिवाकराय नमो नमो गौतमो चंद्रिकाय नमो नमो अनंत गुणधराय नमो नमो शाक्यनंदनाय। मधुर सरल वाक्यै ऋषतत्तां प्रकाश्य कृशगत परिशेष पीश पुत्रामृतज तमतिशय पवित्रां मेरिजां लोकबन्धुं परम प्रेममूर्ति दीननाथं भजाम। ॐ ईशगन्ध भगवते जीशवे नमः। ॐ इदां सचन्दनपुष्पां भगवते जीशवे नमः। ॐ एष धूप भगवते जीशवे नमः। ॐ एष दीप भगवते जीशवे नमः। ख्रिष्टाय ईशदूताय ईशधर्मा प्रचारिणे आत्मत्याग प्रदीप्ताय सन्न्यासिने वै नमः। ॐ ध्यायेन्नारायणं स्वामी विवेकानन्दरूपिणं वीरेश्वरात् समुत्पन्नं सप्तर्षि पुरातगतं ध्याननिमग्नरूपं च पद्माक्ष गौरविग्रहं ज्योतिपुञ्जां समाश्रित्य लोककल्याणकारिणम्। ॐ ईशगन्ध विवेकानन्दाय नमः। ॐ इदां सचन्दनपुष्पां विवेकानन्दाय नमः। ॐ एष धूप ॐ एष धूप विवेकानन्दाय नमः। ॐ एष दीप विवेकानन्दाय नमः। ॐ नमः श्री यतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चे सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहरिणे। ओम अनर्पितचरिं चिरात् करुणावतीर्णं कलौ समर्पयितमुन्नत जलरसां सभक्तिप्रियं हरिपुरटसुन्दरद्युति कदम्ब सन्दीपित सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतु वा शचीनन्दन। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य देव इहा गच्छ इह तिष्ठ मम पूजां गृहाण। ओम ईश गंध श्री कृष्ण चैतन्याय नमः। ओम इदं सचंदन पुष्पं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्याय नमः। ओम एष धूप श्री कृष्ण चैतन्याय नमः। ओम एष दीप श्री कृष्ण चैतन्याय नमः। वंदे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्यं कृष्णो भावामृतं हि य आस्वाद्य स्वादयन् भक्तान् प्रेम दीक्षाम् अशिक्षयत्।